I know everybody's super busy with it being summer. I actually was going to maybe make a suggestion that for the summer we go to every other week. I know that everyone in this group is doing what they're supposed to do. It does help to be held accountable. I don't think we necessarily have to hop on every week right now to do that. So I'll put this up in the group, and I'll be sure and put in the post, you guys let me know what you think. But I think as busy as everybody is with it being summer, everyone's going to be fine with that. And then not only is it just summer, but we've got back to school coming. And I know that like 2 to 3 week window is crazy for people. So I was just going to throw that out there. Maybe we do this every other week. So we'll see what everybody thinks about that. I had made that post just about sharing, some numbers, because I thought it just would be something we haven't ever done before, just to pop on and keep this really super simple and quick, and for everybody to share. Like one of those 3 options that I put out there was how many customers or new team members, or what was the other one? Oh, how many messages you've sent out this week, and how many you have, or how many you have in the 7-day challenge. Doesn't have to be a number for everything, but just pick one thing and share with us what your number is. So if you're not watching live, share your number of one of those things in the comments. And I'll let Marilyn and Michael share with us since we're on here. What do you guys?
Michael, you're gonna blow us out of the water. Come on, just go ahead and share.
Well, I'm pulling up Teamsy right now.
Listen to you. Yeah.
I thought of that when I typed that up. I was like, well,
I know. I'm like, if I had been using Teamsy like I should, I would know exactly how many people I'd reached out to.
Yes.
Instead, I'm scrolling through Messenger frantically.
Hold on, it's really slow today.
That's okay. Marilyn, share your number of one of those things with us while he's looking his up.
Well, no new ambassadors, no new team members. But like I was telling you earlier, I'm working on just building relationships. So I've been doing Christine's challenge. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Christine's challenge. And along with that, I think about 12 reach outs,
Awesome.
And so I know it's not a whole lot, but to me, the biggest deal is that I'm actually sticking with the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a huge mindset issue for me.
Yeah.
Not expecting or wanting my team members to complete challenges and participate, but not being able to wrap my head around completing them myself. So
yeah,
that's where I am. So
good job. Okay, Michael, did you find yours?
I did. Now you just went in the last 7 days, or
right so far this month?
Oh, this month. Okay. Yeah. So 11
approximate.
days.
It doesn't have to be exact.
I'm like Marilyn said earlier, I am doing a lot of building, because I had 2 people ambassadors sign up, and before that, one of the 2 ambassadors became a preferred customer for like 4 days. I don't know why she decided to sign up. It was my mother-in-law, but she decided, I guess, the cheaper the deal was worth it. So, but she was a preferred customer for a few days. But so I've got a few that I don't have a lot on my list that are currently prepared to offer the business to, or offer the products right now.
Right.
I've reached out to 440 people in 11 days.
Oh my!
Okay.
Goodness.
Okay. So Michael, tell me this: when you say you reached out, is it different levels of reach out? Is it like maybe a combination of, hey, how you doing, relationship building, and then some the business, some the products? I mean, is it just kind of a combination? Probably
of the 440, it's 400 of them is relationship building.
Okay.
So I'm using on most of them, I'm using the scripts they provide.
Yeah.
If they're people that I have had life connections with a lot before, I substitute on my own message. So I'll put in,
right, how
have you been? It's been forever since I've seen you. I don't usually mention Plexus at all in those messages.
Okay.
Of the 440 though, 40 are probably more, hey, have you seen my post? What do you think of Plexus? Have you ever heard of it? And I'm not pushing it on them. I'm just asking, building those questions.
Yeah. Okay.
And then of the 440, if anyone at all comments back and there is any interaction, those people's names go up in rank in TeamZ.
Right.
So they
Okay.
everyone starts off at level 3, and then they get bumped to level 4. If they're close friends, I bump them to level 5 immediately.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
And then go ahead.
I just happened to think, I think it was a question that Ame Darling asked, that maybe a good thing to just kind of break the ice with somebody is, what's one thing that you struggle with in regard to your health?
Yeah.
What's one thing that if you could change one thing about your health, what would it be?
Right. And that would be an easy one to add.
That would be, a good
Not
door
really
opener.
personal and not really at all salesy.
Yeah.
It's general information. So
Yeah.
that would be easy to add. And then
Cool.
one other thing I forgot now. Go ahead.
No,
my
go
train of
ahead.
thought.
You're fine. Go ahead.
I lost it. I don't know what I was going to say.
You lost it? Okay.
Yeah. But I feel very focused when using TeamZ. Except for when Facebook decides that I'm going too fast, which has happened probably 5 times in 11 days.
Oh my.
And I'm doing it while I'm working, so I don't message 3 and 4 people in a minute. I'm messaging, one person, and then it's usually 3 to 5 minutes until I message again. But today, I only could do 13 reach outs today because.
So what does Facebook do?
It pops up a message and says it looks like you're doing something that's against Facebook policy.
No way.
Click here to prove that you're not a robot.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Which
down below
is it because you're sending out mass messages. So that's their stop to spam people like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And they said, if you feel this is an error, click this button and contact us. And I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically said, I'm trying to contact every single one of my contacts
Mm-hmm.
to see if I really have connections with them. And if I don't, I'm going to not friend them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And of course, they never wrote back. But
Of course not.
Of course.
Wow. That's cool.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I knew
But
you'd have a big number.
I wanted to get through all of my contacts within 32. It's going to be 32 or 33 days. So that's why I bumped it up to 40. And then because I've re-ranked everybody as I went through, and it lets you re-rank. If you've come across somebody that's an ambassador, you can immediately put them as an ambassador in your sideline, or in your downline or upline, which is wonderful because it lets you coordinate that at the same time. And because you're supposed to reach out to ambassadors every day too, I go ahead and connect with them immediately, tell them I hope they're after they're trying to reach their dreams and keep going and don't give up, and just a little word of encouragement to them.
That's
That's awesome.
It's really, I'm friends with a lot of diamonds, and Christine Weir came up and I'm like, okay.
Well, you can still encourage Christine. I'm sure
I
she
know.
would appreciate that.
I know.
Absolutely.
I can, and I will. I ended up, thankfully, I got noticed that I won the contest that day, so I counted just contacting her with my address as contacting her.
There you go.
But
That works.
both Casey and Kyle Rainey are in there for tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
So,
That's funny.
it just puts people in there that you're friends with, and sometimes that can be overwhelming.
Let me tell you, I know all 3 of those people, and I know that they have similar struggles to us in our personal lives, our businesses, and they're just like everybody else. It would make their day to have words of encouragement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't hesitate just because they're who they are, because of whatever status they have. And especially the Rainies. In case you don't know, here's a little nugget for you that will mean the world to them tomorrow. They have been through it in the last month. He was in a car wreck and would have died if he hadn't had a seatbelt on. He broke his back. He's been laid up for a month. Right after the car wreck, every single child, and they have 9, was sick, was like severe strep throat. The baby had pneumonia, turned blue a couple times.
Wow.
They have been through it in the last month. So they need all the love they can get.
Well, and just know, Michael, they pop up in your TeamZ when they do for a reason that's bigger than you.
Yes.
Okay?
Ooh, I just got goosebumps.
So just go with it and know, God's opened a door. No matter who's on the other side of it, just walk through it.
There's been a couple people who have messaged me back, and so I've bumped them up in my ranking. But a couple of them are very strong prayer warriors that I've
Mhm.
watched throughout the year,
Yeah.
or years, that I've known them. And so in my reach outs, when I contacted them back, the second message, I was like, hey, I've been, I've prayed for you about this before. What are some prayer requests I can
Yeah.
pray for you now? And it inside Teamsy, it lets you log notes. And so
Uh-huh.
I've got notes about those people now. So it's kind of becoming a prayer journal too.
That's
I
cool.
love that. That's
That
awesome.
is really cool. Very
So cool.
good.
Well, my number is two ambassadors so far. One more, maybe two more on the way, which I'm super excited about.
Yay.
So, but they were people that I reconnected with during the special, but we just didn't have them there during the special. And they're okay with that, but
Mhm.
I'm talking to one on the phone tomorrow. And so I'm excited about that. And I was going to let this group in on a little secret. There's something really cool coming from Christine on the 15th.
Oh,
Little announcement. It might come sooner than that, actually. It might.
It should probably come tomorrow night
I don't know. She'll do it at the meeting or just in
at the meeting. You don't think so?
Yeah. So
I'm
be
very
watching
bummed
that.
that I don't get to go to the meeting.
Oh,
I'm
it's going to be
sorry.
awesome. I know.
I was like, I've got to figure out a way to get over there. That's going to be a great meeting just for the three of them to be there.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's been, I didn't realize it had been so long. 2.5 years, she said, since Chris and Susie have been to Tulsa.
Yeah, I had just started with Plexus when they came.
I did
That's
not
fun.
realize it had been that long. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited to have them
Yeah.
make an appearance. But anyway, I won't keep
Okay.
you guys. That's about 15 minutes. And for the people that are going to watch, I don't want to keep them much longer either. So I'm going to ask in the post, like I said, how everybody feels about going to every other week. And then I'm also going to make a post in our Facebook group, not in the chat because it'll get lost. I want some feedback from you guys about maybe all of us doing the 3-6-9-12 training from Brooke Hemingway. Or, yeah, that's Brooke Hemingway. Yeah. BB Shadig. I read a post from her the other day. I'm in her team page. And she was just really raving about what it has done for her business. She has signed like 10 ambassadors and 8 new customers since June 17th.
Wow.
And she
Wow.
made this post a week ago. And she attributes it
Wow.
all to going like full speed doing Brooke's 3-6-9-12 method.
Okay.
So I thought it would be really cool if we all kind of decided that's what we're going to do.
Right.
So I'll make a post about it in the page and let everybody give some feedback and we'll go from there on both topics.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome because I was just thinking, I listened to Christine's video today about trade-offs.
Mhm.
And, I want a year to work Plexus, but, in my mind, I'm like, well, I just want to quit my job and work Plexus for a year. Well, that's not realistic right now.
Mhm.
So I need to buckle down and focus. And so I think something like that would really, really help.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'll share all the great things that BB had to say.
Cool.
I'll share that in my post. Thanks for
Sounds
hopping on, you guys. It was good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.